Yeah.
Hey Lou, are you ready? Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen in the bazillions? Yo, and yo, we back.
What up? What up?
And I know yo mad, because I'm mad, because if y'all like me and a Knicks fan, the game's on right now, and I'm out here with y'all.
Yep, and I'm irritated because, yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yo, yeah, these regional things is wild. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, to those who are tuning in right now, I appreciate you. And those who are going to tune in a little later on, most definitely still appreciate y'all, all of y'all in the
Yes,
building.
yes, welcome.
You know what I mean? So, Mr. Lewis, let's just jump right on in because it's the Thursday night special. You feels me?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. 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 Your number one spot for hip hop, classic hip hop, today's hip hop. You talk about sports, you talk about Knicks, you talk about 76ers, you talking football, you talking about Giants, you talking Steelers. Your main spot for New York and Pennsylvania sports, baby. Right here, Coach Bob, Mr. Lewis, the Candid Corner. Real talk for real listeners. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back. As always, brought to you by Naptime Media Entertainment LLC.
Right,
You know
right,
how we
right.
do. So, yo, hey, big shout out, Mr. J Ski, and everybody tuning in, taking the time. We definitely appreciate you.
Yes, welcome.
So, yo, we got some wild stuff we need to get into, especially this little thing, this little stupid behind nugget I got sitting right here. So, yo, let's just.
Welcome to Headline
See, Mr. J Ski, remember from Tuesday, the score is 0-0, and that's all I get. Very good. Very good, sir. That's all I want to know. Thank you. Very good. All right, so I saw this today, Big Lou, and you know what I mean. Look at this, man. All right, so the judge in Kyle Rittenhouse's trial says lawyers cannot call the two people he killed victims. Excuse me. Rittenhouse killed two victims and wounded another with an AR-15 style weapon. Judge says victim is too loaded, but will let the lawyers call them rioters, looters, or arsonists.
Yeah, man.
They are literally letting this guy off schizot
Yeah,
free, yo. Schizot free. Disgusting. What do you mean you
yeah,
can't call them victims? They victims.
exactly.
They
Well, I'll
victims.
tell you one thing.
What the fuck is
This
wrong
day
with
and
these
age,
people?
well, these racists stay out in themselves, don't they?
Yo, I mean, oh my god, yo, it's not. You know what, yo,
Yo, they're coming out more than gay people.
that's funny. That's and we gonna get hit up ACLU in about 39
Yeah,
seconds.
no. There's no shots to that community. You know what I mean? You know, my ally. Shout out
Well,
to my fam that's a part of that community. My family. I got blood family. That's
indeed.
gay and lesbian and all of that. I got high school friends that are trans. You know what I mean?
No,
So
I
yeah.
was just messing with you because the way it dropped is all. Yo, all right. So I was reading early because I be liking to read sometimes. I be education. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, kid playing on. Yeah. So Anthony Joshua
Hmm.
apparently is tired of being humble. Dude, when was you humble? When? What day was that? Was it a Thursday? Did I miss it? Was I asleep? Did I take a nap? Mr. Lewis, were we playing spades or something and we missed it?
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
know.
remember that. Was it an hour? Was it 2 hours?
Hey, something, because, bruh, I saw the video yesterday, and I'm like, I had to turn everything else down. Like, what is this guy talking about? Like,
For real.
why is he sounding like Ben Simmons of the boxing world right now?
Anthony Swimmins. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cause dude,
Fresh Prince from across the pond.
cause I mean, and Mr. J Ski, you right, man. It's ridiculous. And I saw something. He's remarking something we saw earlier on Twitter that I'll get to in a second.
Hmm.
But my dude, you stood there and said, "I'm not fighting any American fighter in America," and stood on that for a while. You wasn't trying to fight Wilder in Tuscaloosa. You wanted to fight him in England. You wanted to fight everybody in England. It wasn't until your name started getting a little bit, scary because you're scared to fight folk, because you're scared to leave your mama's house,
Yeah,
you
bro.
know.
Real talk.
And
It's
then
like,
as soon as you hit the stage, you get knocked out by Mark Rios in a Nick jersey.
for real. It's like, sir.
You
It
know what I
doesn't matter
mean?
where you at. You will get your ass whipped. It'd be even
Dude,
worse if you get knocked out at home.
dude, I mean, humble, what? You was all, I beat Klitschko. I am better. I got hands. I have skills. They don't understand. Dude, that was you bragging. All corny, like looking like Timeout from Dagon the Last Dragon. But, yeah.
Shout out to Bruce Leroy.
Yes, indeed. You know what I mean? I mean, what? I'm tired of losing. Then win, bitch. I
Hey,
mean, it's not hard, yo.
shout
Win.
out to the USA Shaolin Temple. Like Shifu Yan Lee says, train harder.
Hang on. You know what I mean? He was going through the streets of London looking for new trainers like every other Thursday for like the last month, yo. You know what I mean? Going to all the gyms and checking the guys out, and they're all like, "Yeah, nah, we got fighters."
Yeah. You got next
Yo,
though. We got you on the list, player. We got you.
so to allude real quick to what Mr. J-Ski was talking about earlier, and I'm not going to put it up on the screen, but earlier someone had the audacity to post a picture of 9/11, the Twin Towers being struck, and having Zach Levine dunking on the towers like it was the plane or something stupid like that. Dude, there's a difference between fandom and fan rally and distasteful disrespect. And that's just
Yeah,
not
that
cool.
was just dumb.
That's not cool, fam. You know what I mean? Don't do
Yeah,
that.
like
Don't do that.
do like we
Yo,
used to do back in the day and get him in the back of the neck on that one.
do it for real. Do it for real. Y'all should take that down, whoever put it up. For real. That's dead whack. Mm. Before we jump on out the segment, yo, I don't know if y'all heard about this blockbuster, man, coming out of Chicago Blackhawks store. The hockey joint, man. Apparently, a player was sexually assaulted back in
Yo,
2010, and nobody
yeah.
said nothing. They let him win the championship and everything. Nobody said nothing. This dude went through trauma, and he's over playing overseas right now. You know what I mean? Yo, what, y'all still touching people in 2010? Like, come on. Come on. And then y'all not saying nothing? You know what I mean? Y'all supposed to be protecting these players, man.
Yeah, for real. I don't know, man. It's the kind of squad I roll with my football team back in the day. I don't know. We probably would have mobbed up and beat Coach ass for real, and then alerted the authorities.
I mean, but the executives knew. You know what I mean? They say the head coach knew because they brought him in for a meeting. And he swept it out. He ain't know nothing.
Yeah, this story is wild because it's on a professional level.
Yo,
You know what I
for
mean?
real, man.
It's like this is
You
happening
think you're
on
supposed to have
a
protections?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's.
I don't know.
I'm glad he
I
put
don't
it
know.
out there, though.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
glad the
mean,
guy put it out there because he's got to heal.
yeah,
You know, and the players knew, and they was telling them all to say something. It's terrible. It's terrible. But yo, we will be right back with more because we got to
yeah,
break down this NBA and we
word.
got a brand new wrestling segment coming on. But matter of fact, we're going to hit the wrestling segment first with my man JP. Then we're going to come on back after this. Come on and get your brand new pair of Timbs. That's right, Timbs. Everybody in New York got Timbs. Everybody everywhere, the work boot of the streets is Timbs. Get your Timothy's at every bootleg store right now. Only $9.99. Word, get you some Timbs. Yo, I'm gonna use the fight corner with Mr. Lou's intro, but we're gonna be working on the Wrestler Town intro. You know what I mean? It just happened so fast today. I had a very busy day, but we're gonna do it like this.
What's up? This is Wrasslin Time with JP, where we're going to be talking a few moments here about what's been going on in the wrestling news and everything. Let's go ahead and talk about the biggest news that came out of Tuesday night. Greg Hamilton, WWE ring announcer, who I personally liked after Justin Roberts left left WWE for AEW. He's been released by WWE, and there has been a lot of speculation that it was because of his tweets about Westside Gunn. So if you haven't heard, Westside Gunn made a song and used Greg Hamilton's voice as a sample for his song. And Greg Hamilton didn't like the song or didn't like the way, his voice was used in the song. So he went on Twitter and went off on Westside Gunn, basically gonna get his WWE and sue him and threaten to sue him. They're gonna pay me your $20K, $30K. Hope you get money for DoorDash. Talked about his fans saying that they're kindergarten fables. If you haven't seen the deleted tweet, check it out on the wrestling news. It's just god awful. And Greg Hamilton haven't really said a lot though, other than just announcing the matches and stuff. And people don't really have no idea who he is and all that, But now they know who he is, because when you tweet something disrespectful and ignorant like that, then it shows your true colors and everything. And WWE was like, nah, I'm not gonna be part of that. I don't even know who he is. And they released him immediately, which was the right call, I think. But that's what they said. They said it's speculation, but I think that's what happened. Because if he didn't say those tweets, if he wasn't that stupid to tweet it out, then he will still have his job. Now, he did comment earlier saying, thank you, WWE, for, 6.5 years, and also saying that, the speculation of what I said on social media, now we just mutually departed ways. Bullcrap. That is bullcrap. Like I said, bullcrap. I don't believe that one bit, you ignorant idiot. I just don't understand. If you are used as a sample in a song, you can still get your copyrights and everything. Like Jesus Christ, you didn't have to go off on this rapper and all that. He's a huge WWE fan. Westside Gunn's a huge WWE fan, so you didn't have to go off on him like that. That was just very disrespectful. It was wrong. It was ignorant. It was bad timing, and I'm glad he got released from his contract. Tata, he can go home to his wife and everything. So. That it was just bad timing, I'm disappointed in Greg Hamilton because I loved him as a ring announcer. He was so good. Then you just show your true colors, man. I just lost respect for you, man. Just lost respect for you. So, anyways, going on from that, also Ring of Honor released everybody from their contracts. They are going on hiatus for a while after the Final Battle pay-per-view. So we'll see what happens in the future with Ring of Honor. Also, if you haven't heard about what happened last week on SmackDown in the segment between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair had a backstage altercation regarding about how the segment was. Basically, what happened was Charlotte Flair dropped the title down, threw the title down. We'll even give it to Becky Lynch, and until Sonya Deville, who was acting as the GM in the storyline, told her to pick up. She had to break character just to tell Charlotte to pick it up. Then Becky threw her title right at Charlotte Flair because they had to switch titles because they both went going to the other way. Like Becky's going to Raw, Charlotte's going to SmackDown after the draft. So it was just a really just uncomfortable, awkward segment, and we didn't really know this because you thought they would be good friends. So apparently Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair don't like each other, and they had a disdain from one another for a couple years, ever since Becky Lynch did a promo on Charlotte Flair, I think calling her soft, and Charlotte didn't really like those comments on that promo. So apparently she went to the management and wanted to drop the title to Bianca Belair. And that was very smart on Charlotte's part, and I'll tell you why. And the management was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that. You're gonna switch titles with Becky." And she did not like that at all. So I guess she was going into business for herself. So apparently, why she wanted to drop the title to Bianca Belair is because when Becky goes over the wall, she would have to fight it. Instead of being the champion over there on the wall, she would have to earn it. It would make Becky Becky titleless. Because she will give the title to Charlotte on SmackDown. Charlotte's the champion. Becky goes to the wall. She's not the champion. Bianca got it. Now she got to fight it. So that was very smart on Charlotte's part, though. But you know how Vince is. Vince is not gonna let that happen. And so apparently, she did it her whole way, and they had that fallout, and Charlotte was asked to leave so that it doesn't create more drama. So Charlotte got a lot of heat with management and everybody from WWE. Becky don't have no heat at all because she didn't do anything wrong. She was just standing up for herself. So, and then, Charlotte's boyfriend Andrade tweeted on Twitter saying, "F you, WWE. Andrade, nobody cares about you. Focus on your career because basically you ain't been used in AEW at all. Don't wonder why you ain't been used at a show or anything. How about you focus on your career and not Charlotte, okay?" So yeah, so we'll see what happens in the future and all that. But they're separated. They're on separate shows and everything. So it was an uncomfortable segment. I know a lot of people were not happy with that segment, but what you could do? What could you do? WWE. This is not the first time WWE had uncomfortable, awkward segments. So, but anyways, in other news, Seth Rollins won the Fatal 4-Way ladder match on Raw. Great match, really great match. That's the only part I could tell you that was great about Raw, because pretty much everything is the same exact thing we saw. Just every single week on Raw is always the same thing. It's just like a circus, Bianca and Becky going at it. I mean, Big E coming out. Then you got Rey Mysterio in the match, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. It's kind of interesting because there's one heel and 3 baby faces, instead of 2 heels and 2 baby faces or something around one another. But it was interesting, and Seth got a lot of momentum after that feud with Edge, which probably going to win Feud of the Year because they put on incredible matches. If you haven't checked out the Hell in a Cell match from Crown Jewel, or if you haven't even checked out Crown Jewel at all, please get your Peacock and go watch Crown Jewel. Great pay-per-view. The crowd was great. It was great. I think it was better than WrestleMania in my opinion. And then NXT had Halloween Havoc last night. The ratings is increased. Really good card, really good matches. Everyone had title changes, and except for Ciampa still is the champion. But yeah, let's see here. Enzo Amore making his MLW debut at World Chamber event. Everybody remember Enzo Amore, who had a lot of heat because of things he said and his attitude and all that. WWE files a trademark for The Undertaker, obviously because they made The Undertaker the greatest character in the history of the business. Um, Uso's younger brother Solo made his debut on NXT as Solo Sikoa. Uh, Mandy Rose wins the NXT Championship. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens though, and but we'll all bounce back than last week. The ratings increased better than last week. Thank goodness gracious. Brock Lesnar definitely suspended in storyline because attacking officials and everything, and Attack Adam Pills gave him 2 F5s. So I can't wait till every single Friday. Everybody's ready for SmackDown because Roman Reigns, who is the hottest character in the business right now, I mean, promos, a lot better than him as a babyface. Paul Heyman. I mean, this is like they are just gold. Just gold. The bloodline. Just gold. I love it. I mean, I love that faction. And then in terms of AEW, I mean, AEW, CM Punk's really have to be in AEW. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm loving the Darby Allin, MJF. That's going. MJF got confronted by Sting last week after someone ran Darby Allin over or attacked Darby Allin. Not went over, but someone attacked Darby Allin and they didn't know who it was. Everybody thinking it's MJF. So, but yeah, a lot of good wrestling this week though. This is Wrestling Time with JP, and I'll see y'all next week with updates and news regarding the wrestling industry. Enjoy the rest of the podcast with Coach. Love you, Coach. Peace.
From the people that brought you kicking jeans and high waisters comes a new product just in time for the baseball playoffs and the NFL season. The COVID Buster Snack Mask. Get your hot dog, your ice cream cones, and more served right to your face. Good. Snack mask only $39.99. Get them while supplies last. Eat your snacks, protect yourself from COVID, and enjoy your games.
And we're back.
We are back in effect later. Magenta, we'll get to that in just a second. Yo, I enjoyed Wrestling Town with my brother JP. Indeed.
All right. Shout out.
Yo, he laid it down like all the shows. I love that because excuse me, what's the name of that show? Oh gosh, it's a show with Mark Henry that I listen to on Fight Nation in the morning, and I thoroughly enjoy that. Yeah, so great job. But we got to get into this week in the NBA, Big Lou. I'm sorry, I got Roxanne Shante in the background, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Legend in the game.
indeed. So what's going on with your viewing, my brother?
Man, I can't tell you. Right now, I'm watching MMA because I can't watch my Steelers versus the Pistons live because they got the freaking Wizards playing. I mean, my Sixers, my bad. It's that evening medicine.
It's that fact that you love both of them teams, especially them Steelers, boy.
But yeah, you see them logo in the background. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, my Sixers is playing Detroit right now, and I can't even view it live because once again in South Central PA, I guess they find it more important to air the Washington Wizards game on Hulu instead of the Sixers.
Well, Washington's probably going to win their game. I know. My bad. Shots fired. I apologize.
You and Jada Pinkett gonna quit fronting like Philly ain't thorough.
Oh, wow. Nah. Philly gets his problems. Do not get that twisted. I got too much love for Philly. I got way too much love for the city of Philadelphia. My goodness. Yo, you know what's really cool though about the NBA? Over the summer, they was like they changing one of the rules.
What's that?
That foul baiting rule.
Yeah.
So stuff like hold on, wait, Jeremy. Stuff like certain folk like to do, right? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
See, no foul call. Look at him crying for the foul. Look at him crying for the foul.
No, you had nah, fool.
Yep,
You ran into him.
yep. They you see, last season they were calling out a foul.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw many a point guards use that as well.
See, because this is just, I got, yeah. This is another example. He's bringing it up, flaps up, and yep. See, watch. Floundering, flapping, losing the ball. Dude, you got to start playing basketball again, man.
Yo, for real. You're actually gonna have to dribble around him, sir.
You're gonna actually have to do something. You gotta make a
or,
basketball move,
or hear me out.
or do this.
Pass the ball.
How dare you say pass? This is James Harden.
James Hardhead.
Ooh. Oh. See, you know what? It's because he's just a great example for this stuff. This I love. Thank you, NBA. Watch this. Yes.
He
See,
remind you? No, he remind you the dude on the park that they call ball every time he get contact when he go up.
ball. For what?
My ball.
You're
Boom,
my
it went
ball.
in. It went
You been
in.
doing it. Nobody touched you, bro. My ball. Yo, I ain't playing nothing. One more minute to you. Ball up. Ball up. Man, go sit down some goddamn way, Uncle Charlie.
We're like, yeah, man. You know what? Man, yo, I'm good, yo. I ain't playing with this dude no more.
Yo, did you see this, Lou? Did you see them two bicker and fight like almost?
Yeah,
Yo, and it's so
yeah.
funny, man. It's so funny because Dwight Howard missed a defensive stop. AD saw that he was out of position and called to him on the court. It just so happens a timeout was called. Dwight never turned and acknowledged him, just kept walking to the bench, dapping people up with his back to him, just walking to the bench. AD run up on him like, yo, and they end up getting in a little tussle on the sidelines. I'm like, yo, is it all really good in LA right now?
Apparently not.
Is it?
I think Dwight missing them Frosties from Philly. Them Frosties and them cheesesteaks. He getting grumpy. He going through a
Yeah,
draw.
I know his butt was hurting when he was in Washington, so I don't know what he's missing. I'm just saying, I don't know what he's
Wow.
missing. All I said was I don't know what he's missing.
I'm not touching that one.
All I said is I don't know what he's missing. I'm having way too much fun with that. But on the real, this has been a fun NBA season right now. I mean, think about it. The two top teams
Yeah.
in the East right now, Lou, are the Chicago Bulls at 4-0, and the Charlotte Hornets at 4-1, and then the New York Knicks at 3-1. That's the East. That's the East, bro. Everybody else is a little bit lower, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, but you see the highlights and all that. These boys are balling out.
Yo, I love the fact that like teams like the Wizards. All right, so in the Eastern Conference right now, the top 5 teams are the Bulls, Hornets, Knicks, Heat, and Wizards. Brooklyn is 12th right now. Boston is 11th. Philly's 9th.
Yeah.
Ahead of Philly is Cleveland and Milwaukee. And between Milwaukee and the Wizards is Atlanta. That's crazy, yo. You know what I mean? Now, on the West, the Warriors are 4-0. The Jazz are 3-0. Minnesota Timberwolves are 3-1. Mavericks 2-1. So that's the first four. Sacramento Kings is the 5th seed right now. And Portland's the 6th seed right now. Lakers are 9th. Clippers are 10th. Phoenix is 12th. I mean, this is not going to be permanent, not at all.
Not
But
at
the
all.
way
This
it's
is the
shaking
very
out right
beginning.
now is crazy, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I said it before. This is going to be the most fun playoffs we've had in a long time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, yo, Mr. Lewis is on that 8:30 hour. Anything you want to tell to the people then?
Got nothing much going on besides the final part. I know it'll be the day after, but it'll be the final installment of the Spooktober watch along. And yeah, I'll be giving a list too of some recommended horror movies and shows to check out. And I'm thinking about possibly doing two or three episodes a week on that, bumping that up. We'll see how that goes.
Ooh, for chivalry, yeah. Get him, doggy. Get him, big boy. That's what I'm talking about. Give him
Right?
that content. Give him that good spook culture, spookiness.
Yes, sir. But yes, if you got stories, send them to me at shiverypod@gmail. You know what I mean?
Bang, bang. Yo, I'm about to go hit up this next game. I appreciate y'all. We will be back next Tuesday. You know what it is. It's Football Tuesday, NBA Thursday, the Candid Corner. With your main man,
Yes.
Coach Five.
And your brother, Mr. Lewis.
See you next week.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. Welcome to the Candid Corner. Welcome to the Candid Corner.
Welcome to the Candid Corner, your number one spot for hip-hop, classic hip-hop, today's hip-hop. You talk about sports, you talking about Knicks, you talking about 76ers, you talking football, you talking about Giants, you talking Steelers. Your main